I find it really hard. I put like a picture of a Bernie rally up just to kind of give people the idea, but I have matched with some way over the top libs. I went on a date with this man who told me on the date that he was inspired by Mayor Pete. And that was psycho to me. Look, I mean, I dated people.
What did you do?
I excused myself. It was so.
Did you put him on that website? Girl, don't date him. Girl, don't date him.
No, I didn't. And here's the thing: it's like I've had a real collection of boyfriends with various red flags, addictions, compulsions, various things. But this was the first time I'm like, this is a red flag. I know better.
Well, no, it's not that it's a red flag. It's a line in the sand. It's a line in the sand.
Yeah.
But no, also something is wrong with you.
What's the other term? It's like a not. There's like a never like.
A non-negotiable,
a non-negotiable,
deal breaker,
non-starter, a deal breaker. Yeah.
It was a fucking deal breaker.
But to be inspired by Pete Buttigieg is like being inspired. Like, there's more inspiration to be had from like my pinky finger. Like something is wrong with that guy.
Yeah.
Like, what did he say was the reason? Like, what about him was inspiring?
He said he was really smart. He said he was really ambitious, and that he had been able to come so far at such a young age. Clearly, a very
Kissinger.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh man, it was really, and it was like at that point in my mind, I had already decided that we were not ever going to progress.
What if you what's dangerous what if you had started really dating seriously and then that came out after? That would have been a real
you gotta get
I do get it. So the answer to your question, Ronnie, is like get it out of the way on the first date. But sometimes, and I have texted people before about it, and people were like, don't you think that Biden is doing a great job? Ghost. I don't know.
How is that even a conversation?
No, but you're saying you
Biden.
No, I bring it.
No,
I bring it
she
out.
brings up. She catfishes them or whatever.
Yeah, no, I say things like, oh, like what are some things that are important to you, politically, or what are some issues that are important to you? Questions like that. So if they're like, I'm inspired by Mayor Pete, I can like, because imagine if sorry to be crass, but imagine if I fuck someone and then the next day in bed in the morning, we're laying there and he tells me I'm very inspired by Mayor Pete. I'm never going to be able to feel okay about myself again.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like that's almost Me Too-able. I feel like if you should have to say that.
Yeah,
because you would have not have done that if you had known. It's like when a twin isn't it? It's bad when I don't want to throw around but it's true legally, right? Like a twin, if you have sex with someone's identical twin, that is actually non-consensual,
rape by deception,
right?
or whatever.
It's rape by deception, yeah. So I'm just saying.
Oh God.
Yeah. Oh, and Brad points
that would be great.
Make a burner dating app called Not Me Us. Yeah. What if you had a kid with him?
Funny?
Then
oh my God,
then
he's
you'd
like,
have like the demon spawn. Demon spawn inspired.
He knocks you up after you have sex,
Rosemary's Baby.
not knowing he's inspired by
Buttigieg's
Pete
baby.
Buttigieg and you're fucked.
Yeah. Literally, in both senses of the word, yeah.
Oh my God.
Well,
You
Brian,
have to tell the joke. Just literally the idea of being on a date with someone who strung together the words "Pete Buttigieg is a huge inspiration" has me crying.
especially is he?
You actually put tears in my eyes. I laughed so hard, tears came out.
Is he straight? This guy who said that?
Yeah, he's straight. Yeah,
I don't know. That's questionable.
I'm saying that makes it even worse. Like, I would not tolerate that in anyone. But like, I would have slightly not more respect. I'd have less disrespect for a gay person saying that.
Right?
Maybe if they're like attracted to him or something.
No, I don't mean that. I mean like
no, just like he accomplished glass ceiling. Like I get that. Like I get looking up to something. Like if I go on a date with a black guy and he's like, okay, Obama made me proud. I'm not gonna like chuck him because like that's the feeling of most people.
No,
and, like,
you're too nice. I don't care if you're gay. I don't care if you're gay. Pete Buttigieg still still being inspired.
Well, yeah.
I mean, there are other gay people who've made it to high office. That guy. That guy?
No, it's inexcusable. Well, Brian Frederick, being a Bernie Bro supporter cost me many dates. I could see that. That sucks. But you know what? It saved you many dates with terrible people. And then Rachel Smigowski says, Bree, I don't know how you can match with anyone cool in DC if you have lawyer in your profile, and cool people in DC are slim pickings.
There's no one in DC. I don't date. I gave up on DC a long time ago.
Where are you now?
I'm in DC, but
you date abroad. You date abroad
elsewhere.
Elsewhere, yeah. Well, guys,
you go to Maryland or Virginia.
Yeah, that is not what I mean at all.
I don't know what I was curious what you mean. You go to New York.
I'm in New York. Like, there's some apps you can set your location for wherever you want, and I prefer to still look in New York.
Do you want to hear something?
Wait, hold on 1 second. This homo says, hell no to Pete. Okay, this is good. And I wasn't, and then Pete does not represent the gays in any ways. I know we had Lady Bunny on who's like, that's not my kind of gay. Obviously, I'm just saying I understand on a kind of like, I mean, I don't feel like that for Kissinger, for instance, but like it's different history for Jews. I certainly don't feel like that about Roy Cohn, but that's a great example because he's both gay and Jewish. But I guess I understand a little bit more. It's not like I could marry a person or really connect with that person, or I could maybe, but I would have to like convert them. But okay, we're gonna bring in our next guest, and we're gonna ease into what he's talking about because we're just gonna talk about.
Boo!
It's okay. I think it's okay. He's my former coworker.
He's her former coworker.
Fired by Mayor Pete.
No, in fact, that'll be.
And he will tell you. Yeah, we should ask him about Mayor Pete. He'll have plenty.
Yeah, and then he has an even more relevant than all these stories. Story, which we'll get into, which is of some political significance, and which we talked about in the last show. But I feel like I shouldn't even say who he is yet because then everyone will want to talk about that. And I want to talk about the dating thing more. So I'll say who he is and you'll know what we're going to talk about. But we're going to first talk about dating. And his name is Ryan Wenz. And he is at Soapbox. And his Twitter handle is Queer a la Mode. And you may remember because we mentioned him. Well, first of all, hello, Ryan.
Hi. Sorry for my amateur podcast setup over here.
Oh, no, it's fine. It's fine. You may remember Ryan, Queer a la Mode, you may remember, because I didn't know his name at that time. He was the person who had the Chip, Eric Estrada, showed up at his house, at his home, over an allegedly threatening tweet against AOC. Now that I brought that up, should we go there and then dating? Or do you want to say your piece about dating first and then we go there? No, I think we should do dating for a couple minutes and then go there because if not, it may be inappropriate. Hopefully we can go back and forth because we're fluid like that. But yes, Ryan.
For sure.
Yeah.
I mean, Ryan, I can definitely answer to the Mayor Pete neoliberal type of gays because I cannot deal with them on Tinder, on Grindr, you name the app. I always run into them. And I actually had a crazy dating experience the other week where I went to a park with someone doing the COVID responsible shtick. And he was telling me that in 2016, he makes films. And he said in 2016, he made a film for the Bernie campaign. And I was like, all right, great. I can work with this.
Sold.
And then he told me that this past year, he had done one for the Kamala campaign and then the Biden campaign. And I was just like, I'm out.
Work for hire, or
I don't think he really
has an ideology.
Yeah, he just kind of blows with the wind.
Did you ask him?
I asked him. I said, like, what do you think about Biden's first couple of months in office? And he said, we just gotta wait it out.
Let me ask